Hello everyone, welcome back to Tool Truck Tools, where we discuss everything tool truck related. Today we're going to give our first shot at a tool review. We're going to start it off Matco style with two of their Infinium line electric ratchets that are proprietary to Matco. One from their 12-volt line and one from their 16-volt line. The one from the 12-volt line is a 1/4-inch ratchet. It does have a bridge head design, which we'll go over a little bit more in a minute. The other one is a 3/8, and it is a quick switch model, which is pretty unique to the world of electric ratchets, and that's on their 16-volt line. Have a representation of each of the batteries here. You can see there's quite a big difference in both weight and in size. All in all, though, they're neither one of them are overly big or overly heavy, but they are bigger than one another. The first one we're going to be reviewing, and I'll give you a little spec sheet here. This is the product line for the 12-inch here. As you can see, it's an MCL 1214 RBHG, which is their bridge head design 12-volt ratchet. Does retail for $234.95. The next one is going to be from their 16-volt line. This is going to be a 3/8. It's going to be a MCL 1638 FRSM, and it does retail for $438.95, which is pretty steep in the world of electric ratchets. That's certainly up there with some of the most expensive offerings from any brand. For the 1/4-inch one, just for some quick specs, does list 330 RPMs and 35 foot-pounds of max breakaway torque. Does not give a max manual torque rating like the 3/8 one does. 3/8 lists 350 RPM, 80 foot-pounds of max torque, which is pretty good for a cordless ratchet, and it lists 155 manual torque rating for manually breaking stuff loose. So I will say that the max torque rating is quite high, but also is the price tag. So just something to consider if you are looking to get into this platform. Both of these were purchased with my own money. I did buy both of them off the truck. They do offer kits for both of them. I don't have the prices on the kits. I didn't buy the kits. I already had the batteries and chargers, so I just bought these bare tool, and I played very close to retail for both of them. There was a minor discount there from my local distributor, who usually is pretty good about that, but they were still pretty close to these numbers here. First one we'll talk about here is the 1/4-inch ratchet, which is again a bridge design, which is what this little piece of metal right here represents, which just supplies strength to the head, which is supposed to prevent slipping and the head from pulling apart and increase strength. All in all, I have had this one a little while longer. I've used this for some minor stuff around the house. It is quite good. I have zero complaints with this ratchet. It is the trigger, I would say, is phenomenal. It is very responsive. You can get it to go pretty much as fast or as slow as you would like it to go. Again, I'll just give another demonstration of that. It's very, very responsive. Positional change, directional change is okay. I wouldn't say it's anything great. Very similar to the Milwaukee options, where you have the selector switches up on the head. Pretty easy, very tactile. No real complaints. It's just not as easy to mess with and switch directions as some of the other DeWalt or even some of the other Infinium options, where it has the selector lever down here on the closer to the shaft. Again, no issues with this. We are going to send this one out for testing, for some field testing in an actual shop. Again, as I mentioned in my very first video, this channel is going to be done in conjunction with my son, who's a full-time technician who works at an independent shop in New England, where they work on pretty much any type of vehicle. And we'll get some good field testing and some product reviews on that. The next one we'll discuss here is the 3/8 quick switch model, which is, again, what intrigued me to this one. I do like having this option here. I've only had this a couple days, and I've not done any testing with it locally or personally. I will say the trigger appears to be quite good, just like the 12-volt option. The ability to do this, provided that it's reliable, which I don't know, I haven't had enough experience with it to know if it is or if it won't be. is pretty unique, and I don't know that there's another option out there that's offering it. It does have a light here, a little LED light that's somewhat useful, I guess, in certain situations, although I would like to see, particularly for the price point, more of the ring style like you find on the snap-on options. Again, this is a very, very steep price that you're paying for this ratchet here. I will say that it is quite heavy, a little bit heavier than some of the other just standard leak 3/8 ratchets that are out there. Does appear to be slightly longer and does give you that 155 max torque rating for manually breaking away fasteners. So there is that, and the 80 foot-pounds of max breakaway. I'm actually very interested in testing. Again, first impressions of the trigger. I'll give you just a little test here. As you can see, it does not, you can get it very, very slow and gradually increase. Overall, my first impression of these ratchets, I am a big fan of the MATCO Infinium line, particularly their impacts. I think that they are very good. I'm hoping to get the same type of quality out of these ratchets here. Just haven't had them either long enough to know what I'm going to get. Again, both of these will go out for field testing to my son, and once they've got some time to get some good field time, we'll get them back and get another product review. How did they hold up? Any issues, any failures, of certainly we would report. And just overall usability. Do these things actually warrant the price tags that they're carrying? Because particularly on the quick switch model, it's pretty pricey, and there are a lot of good ratchets out there that can be found for far less money than what they're asking here. So is the premium price, are we going to see the premium use out of the product? I'm very curious to see that. Fit and finish, no issues at all. I think it's some of the more well put together tools out there. Like, again, I am a big fan of the Infinium line. I am not a fan of the price sometimes, but I have had very good luck with the tools. Just don't have enough experience with the electric ratchets to know how they're going to perform. Again, we'll report back. I will say this is the first product review here. Feel free to roast me. The only thing you're not, just can't say anything about my horrible handwriting here. That might offend me, but everything else is all open. If you got any suggestions or how we can do this better, different formats, certainly let us know. Thinking about this channel, the name of the channel will be Tool Truck Tools, but I'm thinking about going at Triple T for short. So let me know what everybody thinks of that. Should I go with Triple T for Tool Truck Tools? Let me know what you think in the comments. Appreciate all you for watching. Again, if you got any suggestions on how we can do a better video or a better review, let us know. It's the first go at it, and I appreciate your time. Thank you.